My portfolio is a clear reflection of something I have been avoiding for a long time. I didn't know who I was, who is Amparo. But through this new character I am doing, I feel like I finally found the answer. Researching, exploring different styles, it makes you feel the passage of time and you realize how much our decisions are tied to our surroundings. Too often, I have seen how society tries to dictate your path based on your history or your geography, pushing a narrative of victimhood. Like, if you born in Latin America, you stay in Latin America, you live like a Latin American person, and that's so horrible. Like, if you, for example, someone who has a difficult life is often expected to live in constant relation to that pain without even getting the chance to realize that their path doesn't have to define the future. And that's something really powerful. The thoughts we have, that little voice that follows us around can either make us explode or keep us complaining in a space we once inhabited. But just because you live there doesn't mean you have to stay there forever. I don't know if I am pronouncing this correctly, but Anais Nin used to say, life is a process of becoming. So many times we don't start things we truly want because we are afraid of the process. Even though that's exactly where the greatest pleasure lies, it found in love. And I don't mean like a romantic love, that's not what I'm trying to say, but as Igor Stravinsky said, we don't have to force ourselves to love. But love requires knowing, and knowing requires effort. And that's beautiful. When you know that, everything is easier. Most people want to feel loved or in love, but almost no one is willing to truly observe. Love is an artistic act. Many people confuse love with validation, desire, company, or being rescued. But to truly see someone or something, you need the tolerance to look outside your own narrative. Starting from then, you have to love what you do, that the act of efforts feel pleasurable. I had forgotten that. I was supposed to love what I am doing, and sometimes I don't feel like that. And after changing country and language, I have learned what remains when there is nothing left. The essence. I have learned what remains when there is nothing left. The essence of your own being. Without your cultural background, without the constant comfort of the familiar. I discovered a piece of myself that was always there, but I had never noticed before. I had no choice but to bet on it. That is not just being an artist. It's like the empathy I have, the affection for new ideas, the drive to learn, the ability to enjoy solitude. It's about listening to the voice in my head with calm and patience to understand what stays and what is gone forever, and being okay with that. Only what is valuable is worth repairing. Only what you feel secure it deserves a second chance. That's why every day I work on how much I believe in myself, in my work, and in the person I am. I will keep working daily to be better, to build a portfolio that doesn't just meet industry standards, but one where I look at it and I feel a part of me truly live there. We often feel lost in a pipeline, in a routine, but you have to stop looking outside. What do I actually want to create? What is that I see and I absolutely love? The thing that make my stomach flip. Don't choose realism or stylized art or anything else just because it feels safe. Nothing is safe. Choose a path that represents you. That is what will make you grow, not just in art, but in your spirit. That's where you will find the joy in going deep, and by going deep, you will make better decisions. Basically, what I'm trying to say is if you are starting your journey as an artist, ask yourself the hard question. Sit with yourself for a long time. Get to know yourself. And then look for wherever inspires you enough patience to make the effort worth it as long as it takes. Once you have that, just start. And remember, there is no correct path. The path is made by walking. Good luck in your journey.